It's been 5 years. Every day I lay on those cold, damp boards, clutching my knee, listening to rats squeal in the corner. That's when I finally understood how disgusting blood and family can be.
Look at you, Lynn. You look like some homeless woman off the curb. This is what your little impulse got you.
So that's why you came all the way out here? To stand in the snow, watch me suffer, and kick me while I'm down?
I don't have that kind of time. If Mom and Dad hadn't made me come, I wouldn't waste one more look on you. You pushed Irene down those stairs. She's still lying in a hospital bed because of you. Do you have any idea how much blame the Watt family has taken these past 5 years because of what you did?
I pushed her? Ian, quit pretending you're blind. Deep down, all of you know whether it was Wendy or me. Dad, I didn't push that girl. It was Wendy. Wendy knocked Irene down.
Shut up! Even now, you're trying to pin your own crime on your sister.
Wendy is sweet, sweet and gentle. She'd never hurted us beyond words. We never should have brought you back, you feral little orphan.
From this day on, the Watt family has no daughter named Lynn.
What are you standing there for? Get in the car. When we get back, you better rein up that temper of yours. Wendy's in a bad mood today. Don't ruin it for her.
Get in and go where? Back to that house where nobody ever treated me like a person.
What the hell is that attitude? What do you mean we didn't treat you like a person? This family fed you and clothed you until you were 18?
Stop making excuses for yourself. Before I was 18, I ate leftovers at the orphanage and wore clothes other kids threw away. And when you dragged me back to your house, I slept in a dusty storage room and worked like one of the maids. Wendy was the precious little princess you all worshipped. Me? I was just the cheap fall guy you pulled out when you needed someone to take the blame and go to prison.
Lynn, you're finally out. It's been 5 years. Do you know I couldn't sleep a single night? It killed me worrying about you. Lynn, what are you doing? I spent years fighting for you. How could you treat me like this?
Protect me? Luke, were you protecting me or protecting your nice house and your cushy life as some hot-head attorney? You think I don't know that huge payoff from Wendy is still sitting in your secret bank account? Every word of this so-called love makes me sick.
Where did you hear that garbage? I really did it for you. Don't let people mess with your head, Lynn.
Lynn, how long are you gonna keep acting crazy? Mom prepared a welcome home banquet for you. As long as you apologize in front of the press again, there'll still be a place for you in the Watt family.
Ian, if I remember right, today's Wendy's 22nd birthday party. I spent 5 years in prison. How have they me leave people that I acted like family for even 1 second?
Lynn, maybe Mom and Dad made mistakes, but they're the ones who brought you back into the Watt family. Don't be so ungrateful.
Go change into a gown. Someone will take you to the party later. Showing up in those rags would only embarrass the Watt family.
This is my so-called home. When did I ever own a gown? Even my everyday clothes have been patched over and over. I'm not going to be anyone's toy anymore. This time, every one of you is going to pay. So this cripple is Lynn, the one who just got out of prison? She showed up in an old school uniform? She looks like she's begging on the street.
Lynn, what the hell are you doing? Did you wear that old uniform on purpose so everyone would think you're some poor abused victim and pity you?
Ian, don't yell at Lynn like that. Maybe she just misses school. I mean, everyone here graduated from elite schools, the kind of people everyone looks up to. Someone like Lynn, who failed every class, can only stand here and envies them.
Failed every class? Are you talking about me, Wendy, or yourself?
Stop throwing dirt, Lynn. Your grades were always trash. Everyone in this family knows that.
You don't even know what school I went to. And yet you're standing there lecturing me like you know everything. Ian, since you brought up grades, Let's let everyone here hear the truth. For all 3 years at St. Mary's High, I, Lynn, ranked first in the entire grade every semester. My name is still at the very top of the honor wall, and Wendy was always in the bottom 10. She almost got expelled for cheating on a major exam. Call the school right now if you want. They'll tell you everything.
Wendy, is that true? You told me you were first every year, and Lynn was an idiot who could barely write her own name.
No, she's lying!
Lynn, the Watt family raised you for years. You just got back, and you're already trying to tear this family apart?
Raised me? Those 3 years in high school to save a few cents on bus fare? I rode a rusty old bike for 2 hours in the freezing wind. At lunch, I was so hungry I had to fill myself up at the water fountain. At night, back at the villa, I had to dig through the kitchen for cold leftovers that had already gone bad. Is that what you call raising me?
Stop making things up. After the vicious thing you did, pushing someone down those stairs, the Watt family never once shortchanged you financially.
Lynn, every month the family accounts elated a full $500,000 for your living expenses. Doesn't your conscience hurt saying all this?
That's hilarious, Ian. Why don't you call the company's finance director right now and prove it in front of everyone?
Fine! Fine! You really won't give up until the bitter end, will you?
Finance director, confirm this for me. After Miss Lynn came home, did the $500,000 the family set aside for her every month arrive in full and on time?
Mr. Ian, what are you talking about? We never set up any account under Miss Lynn's name, let alone made payments to her.
What do you mean?
That monthly $500,000 allowance has been going to Miss Wendy's secondary card for the past 5 years, per Chairman Lester and Mrs. Evelyn's direct orders.
This isn't true! This finance guy was bought off! I took a penny from Lynn!
Lynn, today is Wendy's birthday. Did you drag all this dirty laundry out just to destroy the Watt family's reputation?
How can you be so cruel?
If Wendy hadn't been so sick back then, if she hadn't had that terrible illness, why would we have had to do any of that?
Starving me, cutting me off, I could have survived that. But what you never should have done was make me serve those 5 years in prison for Wendy! Lynn, I know you feel wronged, but that's all in the past. I'm sorry. Now that you're home, let's just live peacefully as a family. Stop whining. No one here is ever gonna believe you. It hurts.
Lynn! How vicious can you be? You'd even hurt your poor sick sister? We kindly held a welcome home banquet for you. And this is how ungrateful you are?
Lynn, will you only be happy when the whole city is laughing at us? What a rotten little show. Honestly, you almost deserve a round of applause. Open your eyes and look. Whose name is written there? All of you just wanted to use me. As a prop for your public humiliation act. And Wendy, that little stumble and blame the good guy act? Really sloppy.
Enough! Lynn, haven't you embarrassed us enough? Shut your mouth or I'll throw you out right now.
I never wanted to come to this fake little party anyway.
Lynn, are you done making a scene? You just got home and you've already turned the place upside down. Get back to your room, now!
Let go! Don't touch me!
From now on, you don't go anywhere without my permission!
Lynn, what new trick are you playing now? I barely pulled you. How could you be bleeding this much?
Scream! Go on! Scream louder! Hurts, doesn't it? That's what you get for crossing the wrong people. Take it!
In here, all you can do is crawl like a dog.
Quit pretending. Nobody's falling for it. Get up. You hear me? Why is there so much blood? Lynn? Lynn? Come on.
Who decided Miss Lynn should sleep in a storage room? What the hell is wrong with all of you?
Mr. Ian, you arranged this yourself back then. Ian, there are so many pretty empty rooms upstairs. Could I maybe have one? Even a small one would be fine.
One is my study, the other is Wendy's art room. There's no place for you.
Then, where do I sleep? Can it be somewhere close to you?
Besides the 2 upstairs rooms, do we have any empty rooms left?
Only a small storage room.
Clean out the storage room. You'll stay there.
Okay.
Take her to my room first, and get Jason here.
Yes, Mr. Ian.
Ian, I heard one of the young ladies got hurt and was bleeding at the banquet. Where is she hurt? Ian, are you kidding me? I thought Miss Wendy was hurt. You dragged me out here in the middle of the night to treat an ex-convict? She is still my sister, Jason. Just examine her first.
Fine. I'm the youngest department chief at Hale Hospital. She should be grateful I'm treating her at all. Let's see.
Jason, how bad is it?
There are multiple old fractures in her leg. They were caused by long-term repeated blunt force trauma. This wasn't one accident. This was years of targeted violence. The scar tissue, the adhesions, the way the bone healed out of place, the timing lines up exactly with her years in prison.
How is that possible? Is there still a chance to treat it? Can it be corrected? Can she recover?
It's worse than I expected back then. She never received proper bone setting or repair. Someone just wrapped it up with strips of cloth. It healed wrong for years. The bone is deformed, overgrown, hardened, in place. The ligaments and soft tissue are badly damaged and necrosis.
Years of blunt force beatings, no treatment in prison, deliberately tortured until she was disabled. How did she live through that? Was the truth back then not what I thought at all?
Lynn, you used to cling to me when you were little. You even made me this bear with your own hands.
But when did your eyes stop looking at me with trust and start looking at me with nothing but coldness and hate? What happened to you in that freezing place all these years?
Mr. Ian, you asked me last night to look into every file and detail from Miss Lynn's time in prison. I have results now.
What did you find?
On Miss Lynn's first day inside, they stripped her, pinned her to the concrete floor, and slapped her more than a dozen times. On cold days, they wouldn't give her a blanket. They forced her to drink dirty water from the corner. At night, every time Lynn closed her eyes, they'd dump ice water over her head. They even made her public by the toilet pit and wiped these bully shiz clean with her hands.
And her right leg. How exactly did that happen? 4 or 5 female inmates beat Miss Lynn's right leg with wooden clubs until the bone snapped. Afterward, not only were they not punished, they got reduced sentences.
Someone must have paid those inmates off. No way they'd be that brazen otherwise. You're right. Someone did order them to do it.
Who?
It was the eldest son of the Miller family, Brian Miller.
Brian! Just because Lynn pushed your sister Irene down the stairs, you used something that low to get revenge? He really think the Watt family's that easy to mess with? Eric, notify every company executive. Cut off every Doane District project we have with the Miller family immediately. Cancel all previously signed agreements.
Miss Lynn, you're awake. Eat something.
How did I end up here?
Mr. Ian said you should stay in his room for now. He saw your injuries.
Him? Heartbroken over me? Don't make me laugh.
You're his real sister, after all. He still cares about you.
Whatever he's trying to do, it's too late. I'll never forgive anyone in the Watt family. Molly, you're the only person in this house who ever treated me like I mattered. Thank you.
Let me feed you, Miss Lynn. Did you hear about the Miller's garden party next week? I heard they imported roses from France specially.
Really? I can't wait to go. I heard Brian will be there too.
Why there only 4 breakfast? Go get Lynn one.
Mr. Ian, I'm sorry. There's no extra food.
Since I brought Miss Lynn back, why didn't you make an extra serving? Do my orders mean nothing to you, or is everyone in this house choosing to look the other way?
Mr. Ian, Mrs. Watt specifically told us the Watt family breakfast is only ever for 4 people. If there's extra, we throw it out. We're never allowed to give it to useless people.
Ian, why are you yelling at the staff first thing in the morning? Lynn always used to wake up late, and she never liked bread much anyway. Are you accusing me of playing favorites?
Ian, don't be mad at Mom. I'm not that hungry. I only took 1 little bite of this egg, and there's still half a piece of bread left. You can have it, Lynn. I've eaten leftovers from that plate for 3 whole years. I don't want them anymore. None of you ever cared about me, and now you're pretending to care about my health? Don't you think that's fake as hell? It's disgusting.
Lynn, Ian just fell out with the Miller family for you and destroyed a joint project we've spent 5 years preparing. What more do you want? And you, did you lose your mind? You broke the contract like a damn fool. How is the Watt family supposed to survive in this business now?
Brian paid inmates to break Lynn's leg. Were we supposed to just stand there and watch him bully someone from the Watt family?
Of course. Ian's only protecting the Watt family's reputation.
She deserved it. Brian's sister is a vegetable because Lynn pushed her down the stairs. She should pay for it.
But
Enough. Take Lynn to the Miller family right now, apologize in person, and restore our cooperation with them.
No. I'm not going.
You caused this mess, so you fix it yourself. Otherwise, don't even think about staying in this house.
You think I care about staying here? You raised me for 3 years, and I paid it back with 5 years in prison. We're even. I won't do a damn thing for you anymore.
Talking back now? I have plenty of ways to make you obey.
Did you hear? Molly's daughter, Mia. I heard the school suddenly notified her this morning that she's being expelled.
I heard too. That kid works so hard. How does she suddenly get expelled?
Sounds like someone called the school. Poor thing.
To make me bow my head, they're going after Molly's daughter. Filthy.
You don't even know how to knock? Who taught you manners like that?
Leave Molly's daughter, Mia, alone. She didn't do anything wrong. Whatever hatred you have is between you and me. Come at me.
I thought you didn't care about anything anymore. Turns out you do get scared.
You want me to apologize to Brian, right? I'll go. But you have to withdraw Mia's expulsion notice.
You don't just need to save our cooperation with the Miller family. You also have to apologize to Irene, lying in that bed. If the Millers cool off even a little, I'll make sure the maid's daughter stays enrolled.
Fine. I hope you keep your word.
Irene, can you hear me? It's Lynn. I came to see you.
Everyone says I pushed you back then. But you know I didn't. It was Wendy. I went to prison for her for 5 years. Every day, inmates beat me, stabbed me with needles, they broke my leg, they took my kidney. Irene, if you can hear me, please open your eyes.
Lynn, you actually have the nerve to come here? Irene's been lying in that bed for 5 years of you. Wasn't that enough?
Brian, I'm not here to fight. I'm here to apologize.
Your father, Lester, called my family himself. He said he'd send you here to kneel, beg, and apologize to the Miller family until we're satisfied. If we're satisfied, he'll agree to all our terms.
Yes. If it takes away even a little of your hatred, I'll do anything.
Then kneel properly. Bow to my sister Irene. Admit what you did, you vicious, heartless woman.
I'm sorry. I hurt Irene. I'm so sorry.
Lynn, you beat me in physics again. How do you keep getting first place in every single subject?
because I study 3 hours more than you every day. Brian, you'll have to work harder next time. I'm not giving up first place that easily.
She used to be so proud. She never bowed her head to anyone. So why has she become this?
Are we done? Do you feel better now?
Remember, this is what you owe the Miller family. No matter how much you do to make it right, it still won't be enough.
Anything else you want from me? If not, I'm leaving.
Well, look at you all. Enjoying dinner just fine.
Watch your tone. I asked you to apologize to Irene. Did you do it?
I did exactly what you wanted. I knelt there and knocked my forehead against the floor for Brian dozens of times. Happy now?
You brought that on yourself.
I've been standing in this house for 10 minutes. Did any one of you look at me and asked if the wound on my head hurts?
It's just a little bandage. For all we know, you put it there to make us feel sorry for you.
Lynn, all we asked was for you to apologize to Irene. Did you really have to come back and lie to our faces?
I'm lying?
Ian, she's just playing the victim. Let me see if she's actually hurt.
Lynn, how did it get that bad?
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were really hurt.
Ian, there's the proof you wanted. You saw it with your own eyes. Satisfied?
Quick! Get the medical kit!
You're okay now, Lynn?
I don't need your kindness.
Enough. Sit down and eat.
Weren't you complaining we never prepared food for you? Well, look. Plenty now, right?
Crab meat? I once broke out in rashes all over from seafood. A serious allergy. Does any one of you remember that?
I'm full. It'd be such a waste to leave all this. Lynn, you've never even had seafood, right? Here, you can have it.
Wendy, you're so thoughtful. Always sharing.
Look at you, Lynn. You eat like a starving dog. What is this? It itches so bad.
Maybe it's an allergy. Maybe you can't eat seafood.
I can't breathe. It hurts.
You take 2 bites and make a scene? Trying to ruin everyone's meal?
It's not that serious. Kids love making a fuss. Don't fake being sick for sympathy. No one's going to spoil you.
I let you try something nice for once, and now you're putting on a whole act. What, trying to get out of chores?
She has a severe seafood allergy. Even one shrimp could kill her. From now on, keep her away from seafood completely.
Figures. Cheap little life. She can't even handle seafood.
She's a feral orphan. Just give her some dry bread from now on. As long as she stays alive, that's enough.
If it weren't for the Watt family's reputation, we never would have brought her back. Nothing but trouble.
This is how we eat at home every day. If you don't like it, go dig through the kitchen scraps like you used to.
Wendy, shut up.
Enough. Nobody cares about your little sob story. Since everyone's here, I'll make an announcement. The Anderson family wants to join our families through marriage. I've thought it over. Lynn will marry into their family.
Lucky you, Lynn. The Anderson family is loaded. People would kill for a marriage like that.
You mean Foster Anderson? The heir? Rumor says he's disabled and violent. How can you make Lynn marry him?
Because of you. You cut ties with the Miller family on a whim. If we can't cooperate with the Anderson family, we're staring at a massive financial crisis.
Whenever business goes wrong, you dump the blame on me. I've never taken a cent from this family. I've never done anything wrong. What gives you the right to marry me off just because you say so?
Because you're a Watt. If trading you gets this family orders worth tens of millions, that's the most your life will ever be worth. Even if it kills you, you're locking down this contract for me.
Lynn, the Anderson family is powerful beyond imagination. Marry not be a bad thing, you are the two. Why would we let you suffer?
Then why don't you send your precious Wendy to serve that crippled heir?
Lynn, getting to marry Mr. Foster is a blessing you must have begged for in a past life. Don't be ungrateful.
Father, maybe there's another way.
It's settled. No more discussion.
I won't let them control me like this. I won't agree to this marriage. You don't get to decide my life.
Guards! Block the doors! Don't let her take one step out!
What do you think I am? Some object you can trade whenever you want? I'm a person, not a tool for your profit.
Still spouting nonsense at a time like this? You ate our food. The Watt family raised you. You owe this family. Giving back is only right.
That's right, Lynn. Be smart. Sometimes one person has to sacrifice for the greater good. You should know that.
You only remember what I owe you. Did any of you ever treat me like family? The pain, the beatings, all of it, does none of it matter to you?
Lynn! Lynn!
Dad, Mom, Lynn is your biological daughter. How can you not care about what she feels at all? The Watt family raised her and cared for her for 3 years. Isn't that enough?
Ian, she's playing victim and you fell for it. Did you forget she's a vicious woman?
You're impossible.
Lynn, stop thinking about running. Going against them won't help you.
Ian, who the hell do you think you are saying that to me? You disgust me just like everyone else in this house. Stop pretending.
I know you don't want to marry Foster. I'll find a way. Just stay home. Don't go anywhere.
You win, Ian. But I swear I will never let any of you control my life again.
That's enough. You can leave. I'll bring the soup to Lynn.
But, ma'am...
Molly, did you not understand me? Take your rag and go mop the floor. Lynn, I made this for you myself. Drink it while it's hot.
Mrs. Watt, I lived in this villa for 3 years and never once ate anything you cooked. I don't need your kindness.
Lynn, how can you say something so cruel to your own mother? I really do love you. As long as you agree to marry Foster, your father won't be angry anymore.
Love me? 5 years ago, when Wendy pushed Irene down, you were the first one to delete the surveillance footage. You watched your own daughter take the fall for Wendy and spend 5 years in prison. Did you ever once wonder what happened to me in there? And now, because the family needs something, you come here pretending to care. It's pathetic.
Lynn, whatever happened back then, I am still your mother. You're just a crippled ex-con now. Without us, you couldn't even get a full deal.
Mrs. Watt, the day my bones were broken and steel needles were used to torture me in prison, we stopped being mother and daughter. Now leave, immediately.
Sir, these are the bank statements for the 2 inmates who broke Miss Lynn's leg. 1 week before it happened, an anonymous account wired them $100,000. Whose anonymous account? Brian's? The trail went cold, so we can't confirm it yet. But I suspect it may not have been Brian Miller. Everyone knew Brian hated Lynn back then. If it wasn't him, then who? Look into it now. Every witness, every piece of evidence from that year, find all of it. I want the truth. Yes, sir. I'll handle it right away. Lynn, how much did you suffer in there? How did I know nothing? Ian, you're seriously sitting here drinking? Your family pulled out of our deal, and now Miller's stock is bleeding out.
Brian! You shameless bastard! You actually had the nerve to come to me? Even if you wanted revenge for Irene, why would you use something that low and filthy? What the hell are you talking about? You paid inmates to break Lynn's right leg. Do you know the doctor said her leg may never heal?
paid inmates to beat Lynn? I hated her for pushing my sister down the stairs, sure. But the most I did was put out the word for the guards to make her life hard. I never paid anyone to torture her.
How is that possible? If it wasn't you, then who?
Ian, you've completely lost your mind. You destroyed the Miller family's joint venture over an ex-con. I won't let this go.
Lynn, stop wasting your energy. No matter how hard you try to please mom, and dad, no matter how badly you try to prove yourself, I'm the daughter they love most. You'll never beat me.
You're overthinking it. I've never wanted to fight you for their love. I wouldn't lower myself.
Wouldn't lower yourself? Or you don't dare. I'm only adopted, but mom and dad favor me, spoil me, give me everything. You're the real daughter, and you're the one they ignore. You've been rotting with jealousy, haven't you?
I'm not angry. I'm disgusted. Strutting around on someone else's favoritism is pathetic.
How dare you mock me? You're the pathetic one! You bitch! You dare hit me? Go to hell!
What happened?
It wasn't me. Lynn lost her footing and fell down the stairs all by herself.
How bad is it?
I'm taking you to the hospital first. When I get back, you'd better explain yourself.
Jason, how is Lynn? If she only fainted, why hasn't she woken up yet?
Ian, Lynn's condition is even worse than we thought. During a routine skin exam, we found a long old scar on her lower back.
A scar? Was she cut with a knife in prison?
If only it were just a cut. We did internal imaging immediately. The results show her left kidney is missing.
What did you say?
Judging by the incision scar and the way the muscle healed, her left kidney was removed during the first week of her prison sentence 5 years ago.
She only went to prison. How did she lose a kidney there?
It took extraordinary willpower for her to survive this. You should prepare yourself.
I'm the worst brother in the world. She endured all of this alone for years and never complained to anyone. I want to know who took my sister's kidney. Every guard on duty back then, every doctor involved in the surgery, every connection that was bought off. Investigate all of them. Leave no one out.
Ian, what's Lynn pretending to be sick with now? Get her up. The Anderson family's representatives are coming this afternoon to discuss her marriage to Foster. We can't delay something this important.
Mr. Lester, Mrs. Evelyn, do you know why Lynn fainted?
Ian, what is that attitude?
Wendy pushed Lynn down the stairs. And that's not all. The exam found that her left kidney was taken from her while she was in prison.
She lost her balance. I barely touched her. How was I supposed to know she'd fall?
Haven't you hurt her enough? What more do you want?
Have you lost your mind? Blaming your sister over a convict? Missing kidney? That brat must have paid some doctor to make up a lie.
A lie? Jason personally ran these scans and issued this report. How stupid was I? When we were kids, even if Lynn only got one piece of candy, she'd give half to Wendy. And Mom and Dad still treated her this unfairly.
Ian, Wendy was deathly ill back then. We searched everywhere for a kidney donor. In the end, only Lynn was a match. We had no choice.
So, you just took Lynn's kidney?
Wendy is your sister too. We couldn't just let her die.
So the family I believed in is a pack of cold-blooded monsters. No. I won't trust you anymore.
You ungrateful son! You'd ruin the Watt family's future for that crippled girl?
I'll do whatever it takes to uncover every dark secret from back then. Whoever did this will pay. No. None of this made sense from the start. There were cameras covering the spot where Irene fell. But 10 minutes after it happened, Mom made an excuse to go home and had security's hard drive pulled.
And Luke, the night Lynn took the blame and went to prison, his overseas personal account suddenly received $2 million from an unknown source. How did I miss something this obvious? So that's it. No wonder Lynn looked at us with eyes cold as ice. We're executioners with blood on our hands. Not one of us is innocent.
Lynn, my blind favoritism put you through 5 years of hell. I don't deserve your forgiveness, but I'll collect every blood debt for you.
Molly, you lowly servant! Instead of working at the villa, you sneak around with a lunchbox? What are you doing here?
Miss Wendy, I bought this bird's nest soup with my own money. I just wanted to help Miss Lynn recover.
You bought it? You eat the Watt family's food, and then you feed a stray dog that fights us? Mom, Molly took the best supplements to Lynn. I only said a few words, and she called me an unwanted bastard.
Molly, remember who pays you and keeps you fed. You're getting senile, bullying Wendy like this.
We can't let Ian keep acting out. He's actually digging through company security accounts from 5 years ago. We have to marry Lynn off immediately.
But Foster is violent and ruthless. If we send Lynn to him, she'll only suffer. There's no way she'll have a good life.
That's her fate. Trading that crumpled body of hers for a contract worth tens of billions with the Anderson family is already the best use she has. Wendy's reputation and future cannot be destroyed over this.
Lynn, so what if Ian is trying so hard to protect you? I can't wait to watch that cruel ear torture you to death.
Lynn, sweetheart, the moment the doctor said you were okay, I could finally breathe again. You have no idea. I've been praying for God to protect you every day.
Mrs. Evelyn, if you came here today to say more fake, empty nonsense, please leave right now.
Lynn, what happened back then was my fault, but I had no choice. I promise. If you marry Foster, I'll treat you as my only real child from now on. I'll never let Wendy take anything from you again.
Your only real child? Evelyn, when you say that, do you feel even the tiniest bit of guilt?
When my right leg was smashed with clubs, when my hands were covered in needle marks, when they cut out my kidney with anesthesia, where were you? Buying bags for Wendy. Living it up in the villa. I don't owe you a damn thing.
No, stop. Please stop. Lynn, I know I was wrong now. I'll make it up to you. I swear.
If you insist on marrying me to Mr. Anderson, it's not impossible.
Really? Lynn, you'll agree? I knew you were a generous, dutiful daughter.
Cut Wendy off completely. Break all ties with her and don't give her a cent. Do that and I'll go through with the marriage.
Lynn, Wendy's been spoiled by us her whole life. She can't survive without this family. Just agree this once, and from now on, I'll listen to anything you say.
If you're so determined to protect Wendy at all costs, then let's solve this the easiest way.
What way?
Before noon tomorrow, give me 10 million. If you do, I'll marry Foster and I won't mention the Watt family to anyone.
That isn't a small amount. I can't get it that quickly.
Then don't expect me to go through with the marriage.
Fine. 10 million it is. Lynn, once you get the money, I hope you keep your word. Miss Lynn, why has life been so cruel to you? Ever since you came back, there hasn't been a single day you weren't hurt.
Molly, you're the only one who actually cares about me. I asked Evelyn for 10 million. Later, take the money, take Mia, and get far away from here.
How could I possibly do that?
Molly, you're the only person in this house I still worry about. You have to take it. If I leave and you stay here alone, I won't be at peace.
Miss Lynn, I'm not worth you doing all this.
You are. Don't you want Mia to have a better life?
But...
do as I say.
Okay.
Why does that bag look so familiar? I think I've seen it in Mom's closet. That limited edition pink leather bag with the diamonds? Who sold it to you? Mrs. Watt brought this in herself yesterday afternoon. She was in a hurry, barely negotiated the price, and only wanted cash on the spot. Besides this bag, we also took the ruby ring in the back. Mom loves these pieces. Why would she sell them all? No. She must be hiding something from me.
Mom, are you insane? You sold off all our valuables? Did that jitch Lynn ask you for something?
Wendy, lower your voice. Let Mom explain.
Lynn, there's exactly 10 million in here. I sold every valuable thing I'd saved. Once you take this card, you must keep your promise.
Lester, what are you doing here?
You stupid woman. How dare you go behind my back and give 10 million to this worthless girl?
Mom, Dad is thinking about the bigger picture. Marrying Foster is Lynn's duty anyway. Why should she get paid for it?
No, I just...
Lynn, let me tell you something. If you think you can threaten me with surveillance from back then, you're dreaming. In Manchester, without my say-so, not one police officer would dare touch our family's business.
Then tuck that card in your pocket like the treasure it is.
Mr. Foster, we've confirmed it. Lynn, the Watt daughter who just got out of prison, is the same little girl who stayed with you in the orphanage 15 years ago.
You're sure? No mistake?
Yes, sir. I checked everything carefully. There's no mistake.
You parentless, crippled trash! As long as I'm here, you won't get a single piece of bread! I'll beat you to death! Stop it, Pat! Touch him again and I'll crack your head open today!
Don't cry. As long as I'm here, no one gets to bully you.
I've been looking for you for 15 years. Now it's finally my turn to protect you. Thomas, prepare every collaboration contract with the Watt family right away. Tell them next Monday I'll bring our grandest motorcade and bring Lynn home as my wife. Lynn, I heard you were sick. I came to see you.
Luke, 5 years ago you represented the Watt family, twisted my confession with your own hands and sent me to prison. Was that not enough? Are you here now to see whether I've died in this bed?
Lynn, I was paid to do a job. Your brother Ian keeps digging through my overseas bank records from back then. So what? Even if you sue all of us, will your left kidney grow back? Will your crippled right leg heal?
Luke, you really think you covered your tracks? I'll tell you something. I kept the backup footage of you and Evelyn exchanging the negatives in that alley, and of you stamping that signed receipt.
Impossible. How did you get that?
When you were doing those filthy things back then, did you really think this day would never come?
Lynn, Lester threatened me back then. He said if I didn't prepare the paperwork pinning Wendy's crime on you, my license would be revoked. I had no choice.
Too late. I've already had Ian submit every money transfer record to the review board. You're not just losing face. You're going to spend 5 full years in the same cage I did.
You worthless little bitch. If you're so determined to destroy me, I'll send you straight to hell right here. Die! Lynn? Why didn't you just die in there? Why did you have to come out and ruin me?
You heartless monster. Were you really trying to choke Miss Lynn to death right here? Help! Someone stop him!
Luke, you swore you'd protect me for the rest of your life. Then you sent me to prison with your own hands. Now you want to shut me up for good? Come on. If you've got the guts, stab me today.
Lynn, I'm warning you, keep your mouth shut. Don't even think about digging up that old case, or I have 1,000 ways to make you wish you were dead.
Try me. Worst case, we both end up in prison.
Fine, you damn crippled woman. Remember this. We'll see about it.
We've agreed. Next Monday, Lynn will be married off to Mr. Foster as his wife.
Absolutely not. Foster isn't just disabled, he's unstable. Sending Lynn to someone like that is basically sending her to the gallows.
Ian, you've been getting more out of line every day. Against the Anderson family's power, what is a disabled ex-con girl even worth?
Ian, we're doing this so the whole family can survive. Once she marries him, Mr. Anderson will invest hundreds of millions in us. The Watt family can finally turn this around.
Lynn, are you really going to marry a strange man in a wheelchair with ruthless methods?
Dad, Mom, maybe I should marry Foster in my sister's place. I've heard his legs are disabled and his temper is strange, but I'm willing to suffer for your sake.
No! Wendy, my precious girl, how could I bear that?
Lynn, perfect timing. You heard what we said about the Anderson marriage, didn't you? Next Monday, you're getting into the Anderson wedding car.
Fine. I agree.
Lynn, are you out of your mind? Do you know Foster is a monster who tortures people?
Everyone knows Foster is violently unstable and cold-blooded.
Lynn, I hope he beats you with a cane until every bone in you breaks.
Lynn, are you really throwing everything away to climb into power? How did you become like this?
Brian, a rich heir like you could never understand my pain.
Lynn, if you marry him, the rest of your life will really be Ander.
Ian, once this marriage complete, $1 billion from Anderson will flow straight into my East District account. Stop ignoring the bigger picture.
Exactly, Lynn. As your parents, we only want you to be happy. Why can't you understand our good intentions?
Perfect. You dead cripple. I thought Ian protecting you made you so tough. When you die like a stray on the street, I'm going to celebrate.
Lester, Evelyn, sign the development project documents and prepare a check for $10 million. I'll marry Foster, just like you want. No matter how unbearable marrying Foster may be, it can't be worse than where I am now.
Lynn, do you have any shame left? Why are you so determined to marry that cruel cripple? Did prison rot your brain? Did you learn to use your body, sell your bottom line, and cling to the Anderson family's power and money?
What does it have to do with you?
You left my sister unconscious in a hospital bed for 5 years. And now, instead of showing remorse, you want to clean up your name with a marriage and run from what you did? Do you have any conscience at all?
Brian, it's been 5 years, and you never believed me once. Ian has already uncovered the truth about who pushed Irene. It was Wendy. She forged evidence, framed me, and forced me into prison to take the fall for her.
What? It wasn't you?
Now you're surprised? You never tried to find the truth. You never gave me even a shred of trust. They wanted. They broke my right leg. I almost died in there.
How could that be?
You keep calling me vicious and heartless, but what you did behind my back was crueler than anything you accuse me of. You destroyed my leg and my life with your own hands.
I wasn't thinking. I was blinded by hate back then. I just wanted justice for my sister. Lynn, we used to be so close. Did you forget all of that?
The moment you chose to hurt me, whatever we had was dead. Whoever I marry now is my choice. A man who can't tell right from wrong doesn't get a say. Now get out of my sight. Leave.
Lester, Evelyn, do you have any humanity left? You trade your own flesh and blood? Wendy is your precious little girl. What about Lynn?
She went to prison for Wendy, came out disabled, and even gave Wendy her kidney. And you still side with Wendy this coldly? It's disgusting.
Enough. Why are you losing your mind here? If what happened back then gets out, the entire Watt family will be destroyed. Wendy is soft and young. She couldn't handle it, so Lynn had to take the blame for a while.
Ian, we never meant to hurt Lynn. Removing the kidney was only an emergency measure. Wendy was frail. Saving her life came first. Lynn was strong. Missing one kidney wouldn't kill her.
So because Lynn was sensible, you could sacrifice her whole life like it was nothing?
Sacrifice? What sacrifice? She's a daughter of the Watt family. Serving the family is her duty. She's the petty one, clinging to the past.
Even if we could do it again, we'd make the same choice. Sacrifice one to protect the family. That was the smartest arrangement.
Being connected to cold-blooded people like you is the greatest shame of my life.
We've made that clear.
If I could...
In my eyes, even if Foster is a monster, he's still 1,000 times better than monsters wearing human skin. At least he won't tell me he loves me while cutting out my organs.
Mr. Lester, Mrs. Evelyn, Mr. Foster says all contract details between our families have been confirmed. Tomorrow morning at 8, our motorcade will be waiting outside to pick up Miss Lynn. Please be ready.
Of course. Of course. Please tell Mr. Foster the Watt family will put that girl in the wedding car on time. We won't delay a thing.
Wow, Lynn. Lucky you. Even after prison and all those injuries, you still managed to climb into a family like the Andersons. Unlike me, stuck at home with nothing to do but envy you.
Lester, I did agree to the marriage, yes. But did you forget the condition I gave you?
Lynn, shut your mouth. Marrying into the Anderson family is your good fortune.
What right do you have to make demands here?
Foster's assistant is standing right there. Are you trying to kill this whole family?
The Anderson family's reputation is brutal. I might die once I go there. If you want me to marry him and get your financing, give me $10 million right now. 1 cent short, and I won't take a single step out of this door.
$10 million? A crippled ex-con like you thinks she deserves $10 million? Dream on. Our family is tight on cash right now. You're not getting a cent.
Lynn, aren't you a little too greedy? Mom and Dad kindly paved your way into a rich family. And instead of thanking them, you extort money from us? You're taking advantage of a crisis.
$10 million, Lester. I'm counting to 10. If you don't agree, I'll die right here today. Let's see if Foster can marry a corpse covered in blood. Let's see if your precious final project still goes through.
Fuck!
Lynn, listen to me.
Even if you want compensation, don't risk your life. Don't push yourself to the edge again.
The Watt family can't even spare $10 million estate for its own daughter before she marries? You want Mr. Foster's name to land the East District project, but you're nickel and diming her? If Manchester hears about this, the whole industry will laugh.
Thomas, sir, please let me explain. This girl spent time in prison, so her peachy is strange. It's not that we won't pay, it's just...
Mr. Lester, Mr. Foster personally sent these engagement gifts. A luxury downtown villa worth $20 million, the Golden Sea Mine, 2 custom bulletproof cars.
Mr. Anderson is this generous to her. She's just an abandoned ex-con with a broken body. Why does she get gifts like this?
My God. Mines, shares, a villa, luxury cars. Once we sign, all these resources belong to Watt Group. Our family is finally back on top.
Lester, get your hands off them. The Anderson family gave these things to me. They have nothing to do with your disgusting Watt family. I'd rather burn them all than leave even a scrap to you.
Impressive, Lynn. Looks like those 5 years in prison weren't wasted. You got much better at seducing men.
Since the Anderson family has shown its sincerity, is the so-called prestigious Watt family really refusing to offer even $10 million in return?
Here! There's exactly $10 million in this account! Take it and get out! Never come back, you debt collector!
Lynn, I'm sorry you had to endure this.
This money was a debt you owed me.
Miss Lynn, after you leave, you must take good care of yourself.
Don't worry, Molly. I'm finally escaping this cage. You should be happy for me. Molly, take this. There's exactly $10 million in here.
No, Miss Lynn, I can't take your money.
Molly, listen to me. I've agreed to marry Foster now. I won't have to worry about surviving anymore. Pack your things immediately, take Mia, leave this place, and never come back.
Miss Lynn, I'm just a servant. I don't deserve you treating me this well.
Molly, for 3 years in the Watt house, everyone hit me and cursed me. Only you snuck me food in the middle of the night. You're the only person I care about. This is the only thing I can give back. Please take it.
Mr. Foster, Miss Lynn is here.
So this is Foster, the head of the Anderson family, the man everyone says is dark, vicious, and ruthless.
Mr. Foster, I'm here to honor the marriage agreement and cooperate with the arrangement between the Anderson and Watt families. I know the rumors about you. I also know this marriage is really a trade between our families. After we marry, I'll stay in my lane. I won't interfere with your private life, your work, or anything else. I hope we can respect each other and stay out of each other's way.
You don't have to be so guarded. And you don't have to force yourself to please anyone. To everyone else, this marriage is a business deal. To me, it isn't.
I've heard you don't like people crossing you. I won't ask you to accommodate me after we marry, but if you deliberately mistreat me or torture me, I won't just submit.
Silly girl, you've guarded yourself for so long. Do you really not remember me at all?
What do you mean?
15 years ago, there was a little boy at the orphanage who was always surrounded and bullied by the other kids. You helped him. Don't you remember?
You're little Foster from back then?
It's me. You protected me when the others bullied me. You'd rather go hungry than let me go without food. I remember all of it.
It really is you. But now you're the head of the Anderson family. You have power, status, everything. How did your legs...
When I was young and returned to the main family to inherit, greedy relatives tampered with my car. One crash,
I could never stand again. But I take control and stabilize everything. I looked into the past. I know how much you've suffered these years.
But I'm not that clean, innocent little girl anymore. I limp when I walk, my body is broken. Everyone slanders me and spits on me. I don't deserve you.
In my eyes, You'll always be that brave, kind little girl who protected me with everything she had. From this moment on, every hurt and hardship you've suffered ends here. With me here, no one will ever bully you again. I'll protect you.
Mrs. Anderson, before Mr. Foster left, he stressed that your old leg injury needs daily care. Your private doctor prepared this tonic. It works best while it's warm. From now on, we'll handle your medicine, massages, and treatments on schedule every day.
No one has ever cared about me like this.
Miss Lynn.
Molly.
Why are you here? Didn't I tell you to take Mia and leave? Mr. Foster went to the Watt family himself in the Anderson family's name and brought me here. No one dared stop him. Mia's safe. I sent her to the best boarding school with people taking care of everything. I don't have to worry.
Foster, actually...
Mia is safe now. I'm not going anywhere. I just want to stay by your side and keep taking care of you.
Molly, it's so good to see you again.
From now on, we'll be all right. Mr. Foster will protect you, and I'll stay with you. No one will ever bully you again.
Perfect. Just 3 more days. Once the final papers are signed, the company won't just come back to life. With the Anderson name behind us, we'll crush every old money family in the city. The Watts will be the new power at the top.
In the end, this was the right move. I was a little worried about our reputation before, but clearly that was pointless. As long as the family rises, as long as we keep our business and our status, nothing else matters.
This is a guaranteed profit. Trading one abandoned, disabled ex-con daughter for the entire family's rise? No matter how you count it, we win.
Foster is violent and ruthless. I doubt Lynn lasts a few months. Sooner or later, he'll torture her half to death. She'll go insane or die horribly, and then she'll be cut off from the Watt family. Clean and simple.
It sounds harsh, but it's true.
How can you be this cold-blooded? Is business, profit, and status all you can see? These projects, this land, these partnerships, all of it was bought with Lynn's life. How can you sit here celebrating and even hoping she dies?
Ian, are you done making a scene? Without this marriage, the company would already be bankrupt. This family would have nowhere to stand. We gave her life. She should repay the family.
She served 5 years in prison for Wendy and suffered inhuman torture. You never once felt sorry for her. Now you're squeezing out her last bit of value. Did you ever treat her like family?
We gave her a life where she never had to worry about food or clothes. She was just unlucky and bitter by nature.
Ian, you're too soft. Big families put interests first, survival of the fittest. Isn't that normal? Besides, she agreed to the marriage herself. Her situation now is her own choice. What does it have to do with us?
So in your eyes, Lynn was never family. She was just a tool you could sacrifice or sell off whenever you wanted, right?
Enough. It's settled. Talking won't change anything. As long as the Watt family thrives, nothing else matters.
Everyone has their fate. Her suffering is hers, our fortune is ours. We don't interfere with each other. That's perfectly fine.
Bree, brother.
Irene, you're awake? You're finally awake! Doctor, someone get in here! My sister is awake! Doctor!
Don't be scared. I've been here the whole time. You slept for so long, and now you're finally awake.
It's all Lynn's fault. She pushed you from upstairs and left you in this bed for 5 whole years. I'll settle that score with her sooner or later.
No. No, brother. Don't
Don't blame Lynn.
What did you say, Aaron? Are you still confused? All the witnesses, all the evidence pointed to Lynn. She pushed you down the stairs. How could we have been wrong about her?
Back then, at the second floor terrace corner, the person who pushed me wasn't Lynn. It was Wendy. Wendy had done something wrong. She was afraid I'd tell. So when no one was there, she shoved me hard. Lynn saw me falling and tried to grab me, but she was too late.
How is that possible? Did I wrongly blame her for 5 whole years?
5 years ago, I saw Wendy in the villa's open corridor. She was secretly contacting outside thugs and planning to split company funds. I was furious and was about to come tell you.
And then? Keep going.
Wendy was afraid I'd expose her and ruin her plan. She rushed over, grabbed my necklace, and wouldn't let me leave.
Lynn happened to be mopping nearby. She came over to help me.
But Wendy was already guilty and panicking. She'd always been jealous of Lynn. They started arguing. In the struggle, Wendy pushed me down the stairs. Lynn reached for me with everything she had. She almost broke her own hand trying. After it happened, Wendy twisted the truth and cried that Lynn pushed me. Mrs. Evelyn had every back of the villa's surveillance destroyed, erasing the truth completely. Brother, all of us were wrong. We ruined Lynn for 5 whole years.
So I really did blame her all this time.
Sir, something terrible happened. We found the Watt family's private transfer records from back then. There's something even worse. What is it? Say it now.
Sir, these are sealed records from City Central Hospital, kept for 5 years.
Wendy's kidney transplant used Miss Lynn as the donor.
There's no surgical authorization. It was an illegal organ removal.
Well, well. The entire Watt family played me like a fool. In that case, don't blame me for cutting old ties. Start every legal procedure. Immediately. Demand a retrial of the old case and make sure they're convicted under the law.
But sir, the Miller family and the Watt family have been close for years.
If we turn on them completely, it could cause a massive public backlash and affect the group's reputation.
Public backlash? When they committed crimes this vicious and cruel, they should have seen this day coming.
Notify every media outlet and partner. Miller Group is cutting off all cooperating with the Watt family.
In 2 days, at the citywide project bidding conference, everyone will know the Watt family used this marriage and your name to get a cooperation slot, hoping to rise back up through it.
They're probably raising glasses at the villa right now. They traded me for a chance to revive the family and think they got the deal of a lifetime.
Then their little plan is going to fail. I never intended to give them this project. At the bidding conference, I'll expose every filthy thing the Watt family has done. Wendy's framing and identity fraud, Lester and Evelyn's illegal organ harvesting and deliberate harm to their own family. Every crime will be laid bare.
But this core project is worth a fortune, and it involves a lot of high-level partnerships. If you publicly crush the Watt family and exposes the scandal, it'll hurt Anderson Group's reputation and profits. Is it really worth it?
It's just one land project and a little collaboration profit. Anderson has never needed that. Even if it briefly hurts the group reputation and costs us hundreds of billions, I don't care. I never wanted cold business, became extremely deplaints or profit. I just want justice for you 15 years late.
No one gets to hurt you and walk away like nothing happened.
You don't have to go this far for me. We're only married on paper. You don't need to sacrifice so much for me, and I have nothing to give you back.
You don't need to give me anything. You paid me in full 15 years ago.
Since you married me, I'll always be your shelter. With me, you'll always be safe. You'll always be chosen.
My good daughter, please, I'm begging you, say something for us. Are you really going to watch the Watt family go bankrupt?
Lynn, if you can convince Foster to keep the project, I'll let everything from before go. I'll treat you well from now on.
Yes, Lynn. I was wrong before. I'm sorry. Only you can save our family now. Please say something for us, okay?
Let everything go? Your greed, your schemes, your consequences are yours to bear. Why should I pay for them?
Foster, don't think a few tricks mean you can crush us. The Watt family has deep ties with the Miller family. If we work together, we can still drag down Anderson's project.
Lester, You think you get to use the Miller family as your shield? You used our friendship to cover your filthy business? You're shameless.
Brian, help us! Lynn and Foster set us up together. They planned this whole thing to take the Watt family down. Use your resources and lawyers to get justice for us.
Don't touch me with your filthy hands.
Iron, you're awake? Lynn, sorry to keep you waiting. I finally woke up. Good thing it's not too late.
Wendy, do you dare tell everyone here again who pushed me down the stairs back then?
Irene? Impossible! No! You were in a coma for 5 years! You were supposed to lie there forever! How did you wake up?
5 years ago, Lynn didn't push me. Wendy did. I caught her secretly plotting against someone, and she was afraid I'd expose her, so in a panic, she pushed me down from upstairs. Lynn tried to save me and got hurt because of it. Afterward, the Watt family covered up the truth and sent Lynn to prison to take the blame for Wendy. It was shameless.
Lies! You were unconscious for 5 years. Your mind isn't clear. Nothing you say counts. Lynn hates this family, so she paid you to slander us. Don't believe her crazy talk.
These are bank transaction records, handwritten checks, and black market trade logs from 5 years ago. During Lynn's first week in prison, you paid inmates to torture and bully her day and night. You pay off doctors, denied her treatment, and left her permanently disabled. The evidence is solid. We have handwritten signatures to prove it.
This has nothing to do with me. Lester planned all of it. Paying inmates to abuse Lynn, breaking her right leg, taking her kidney to keep Wendy alive. He did it all behind my back. I didn't know anything. Arrest him if you have to.
You selfish, fake hag. Back then, you cried and begged me to save Wendy. You pushed me to spend money and pull strings. The surgery authorization has your signature on it. Don't even think about washing your hands of this.
I was the prison guard on duty back then. I can testify in court. 5 years ago, Mr. and Mrs. Watt paid millions to bribe the guards. They forced Lynn from her cell onto the operating table and removed her left kidney. This is the ambulance gate entry log from that year.
No! Stop saying that! I was born with my kidney! I was born a noble heiress! You're all slander me!
Denying it is pointless. Bring in top doctors immediately and run a kidney genetic match test on Wendy in front of everyone. The truth will be obvious.
Hold on. Lynn, you're being far too heartless. Lester and Evelyn raised you. Even if you suffered, you shouldn't send your own parents to prison with your own hands. You've been blinded by greed. Your mind is vicious. You have no dignity and no conscience.
Lynn, don't think hiding behind the Anderson family means you can ignore the law.
Luke, 5 years ago, for Lester's promised $2 million and your legal career, you secretly altered trial evidence and sent me prison. Are you trying to pull the same trick again?
Who gave you the nerve to threaten and smear my wife in front of me? Notify the Manchester Bar Association, revoke Luke's law license permanently. Have him taken tonight to the remote border mining zone. Lifetime labor. No return to the city.
No! Mr. Fauster, I know I was wrong. Lester paid me and told me to frame her.
Today, I'm exposing the bloodiest truth in the Watt family. Lester, you know perfectly well that Lynn, the girl you abused for years, is your real biological daughter. Wendy was never the Watt family's heiress. She's Lester's illegitimate daughter. 20 years ago, Lester secretly colluded with the hospital and swapped node-born Lynn with his illegitimate child. Evelyn, Wendy, the girl you spoiled and gave everything to is your husband's illegitimate daughter. For her, you cruelly took Lynn's kidney, destroyed her right leg with your own hands, and ruined your only biological daughter. Lester Watt, based on extensive reports and evidence, you're suspected of more than 20 counts of serious business fraud, financial fraud, and other major crimes. You're under arrest.
No! Officer, this has nothing to do with me. Evelyn was the one in charge of the organ deal at the hospital back then. Quiet! Stop shouting! Move!
Lynn! Mom knows she was wrong. Lester lied to me for 20 years. He swapped you with his illegitimate daughter. Please speak for me. I'll spend the rest of my life making it up to you.
Speak for you? When you cruelly took my kidney, allowed people to shatter my right leg and watched me suffer in prison, why didn't you remember I was the daughter you carried for 9 months? Whatever I owed you for giving birth to me, I repaid it all with 5 years of torture and a body full of scars. Our mother-daughter bond ends here completely. Officer, take her away.
Do as she said. Drag her out.
I'm the noblest heiress. Brian, come marry me. Lynn, you lowly cripple, bring me water and wash my feet.
She is emotionally out of control and displaying aggressive speech and behavior. Send her to a psychiatric facility for mandatory isolation and supervision. Take her away.
Lynn, I'm sorry. All these years, I blindly favored Wendy. I misunderstood you and neglected you along with our parents. I don't ask for your forgiveness, but I'll do everything I can to make up for what you suffered.
It's enough that you woke up. I don't want to dwell on the past anymore. Live well.
Stop draining yourself over people who aren't worth it. Evil people get what they deserve. I've arranged for a top international orthopedic team to arrive the day after tomorrow. With the most advanced treatment, they'll heal your leg completely. From now on, I'll protect your peace for the rest of my life. No one will ever hurt you again.
Thank you, Foster. Thank you for searching for me for 15 years. When I was trapped in darkness with nothing left but hatred, you became the light that showed me the way forward.